Look, then there were the gang rape trials of Bilal Scaff, his brother Mohammed, and several other young men. You appeared for The Crown, 2002. Too horrific to detail here, the gang rape of girls and young women from 16 to 19 years of age just before the Olympic Games. But in all, Margaret, I'm right, am I? 14 males sexually assaulted an unfortunate young woman for over 6 hours. Why did these trials attract such publicity?
There was a racial element in them, and it wasn't the first case that had involved people from that particular race, but it was the first case where the complainants had said that the racial aspects were brought into the rapes by the attackers, by the awful things that they said, which mentioned their race. And indeed, the girls were called Aussie pigs and similar types of words. So that was the trigger, I think, for certain.
But then you faced also that their supporters gathered in numbers outside the court daily, shouted abuse at you and your instructing solicitor. Is that intimidating?
Not really. Not really. If they only called me the Arabic word for a prostitute. Now, had they called me bad at my job, I might have been offended.
That's the sense of humour. You've got to have it. I mean, the trial ended after about 5 weeks with guilty verdicts. The detectives and the young woman's family were desperate to get her out of the court and into a waiting car without being pursued by any of the 100 or so members of the press. Margaret, you write in the book that you decided to go out and say a few words very slowly to give time for a policewoman associated with the case to bundle the slightly built victim out under an overcoat. Pretty clever stuff.
That's right. We knew we couldn't get out of there without going before this large media throng, something bigger than I'd ever seen. But we knew that she was small and she'd be able to be bundled out if I took the attention. And so I very slowly delivered words that I thought up beforehand. I thought I can't say anything about the verdict being correct, but what should be unobjectionable is to commend the quality of the police investigation and the fortitude of the victim. Nothing there.
And that gave them time to get out.
It did, but it was later criticised.
I know. I should say that in the book is a beautiful letter from the mother of Miss C, a victim of the Scaff rapes, which says in part, "Dear Margaret, there's so much we have to thank you for. I really don't know where to begin. Your amazing strength of purpose was such an inspiration.